Um, why did it not change my tile? There we go. Not tile, my frame. And hopefully it will pick up on the change in the screen it's capturing. Also, fair warning, the chat will be lagging fairly well behind the actual stream now because it lagged out so bad at the beginning, so unfortunately we need to find something to do since my plans on what to do have changed twice in the course of the last 15 minutes. So, any ideas, anyone? Any ideas? Yes, I do have a single bamboo planted there. We could make a bamboo farm. Goodness knows we're going to need something to fuel my smelter setup once we get that going. But once we build that first, I mean, we have this whole space hollowed out, we still need to build the smelter for it. So maybe that's what we do? Or we just like work on the floor and making the walls and that look halfway decent today instead. How do we want to build the smelters? We're going for a larger dwarven-esque style of smelter, at least in how they look. So if we run down there to the floor, and I can kind of lay out a pattern. That we're going to kind of look at following. I don't know. We'll find out. That's not how you do that, is it? That's not... No. Okay. You know, let's not align it along trunk borders. This whole area is aligned along trunk borders. Actually, which means that we should line it along trunk borders, shouldn't we? So, I'm thinking... Or just for the idea of size. So that's what we're going to do. And of course it's not going to be built out of wood. I'm just using that because it was something I had. Wood would not work at such a high heat as what I'm, you know, lore-wise at least, that these would be running at. So something that size, right? And as you can tell, it's actually perfectly centered in the trunk. So, I mean, I guess we're going to have 3 perfectly centered in the trunks. But now here's the other question, right? Is what do we want to do for the materials? We can use stone. We can use plain, normal stone. Which actually means I'm going to be grabbing one of my tools from stairs. Not that one, because that one's being used. I guess we're going to be making another one. Since it does not appear as though I have another, whatever they're called. Stone cutter? Stone cutter? Yeah, stone cutter. So I need to make one. Alright, now let's go ahead and see. So we can do it out of stairs, right? This is called throwing it together as we go. Put some light in the middle in case I run away or something. What did I get? Okay. How do we want to do this? I know what I'm thinking, right? But I'm almost thinking it would be better to go with Blackstone. Whereas at the same time, this is how much Blackstone we have. Other than what's in the shop. So input is very welcome right now. Because I am not sure what I'm gonna do with this. This is one of those big ideas that you say at one point, and then you're not really sure exactly how it's gonna work. I have an idea. It's a really bad idea too, so that means it's a really good one to use, right? I also don't know why I used the crafting table for that. Well, you can see we can make these all flat, right? And that works when they're multi-layered? Yes. Well, no, that won't work right with the furnaces, though. Or will it? I need a hopper. I need a hopper. So... I won't be able to walk into that while I'm building it. Okay. Okay. This could work. This could work. So if we go like this, because we're going to want the furnaces all facing down, of course, so that... Do we need furnaces? If... Or furnaces, do we need hoppers? Yeah, I don't think having minecart zipping around would make, or would do well for this build, for what I'm looking at doing here. So if we go hopper like so. In fact, into the center would be better for that side. So if we go like so, right? Now this is the underside . And then how do you make a blast furnace? Okay. Let's grab more stone. Let's grab more cobblestone. We're gonna need more than what I grabbed, I think, but it will do for now. We need a bunch of normal furnaces. What am I missing? Oh, smooth stone. Alright, well then let's grab smooth stone. I don't know if I have any more. I'll need to smelt some more, probably, at any rate. Unless I happen to have a boatload of it sitting around here without myself remembering. Which it does not appear is the case. So... Design input is... I want to get this one face done before I do much else. Because I'm not sure if it's actually going to turn out well or not. Is the thing. We may need to make it full blocks, even though I don't really want to do that. That's what we may need to do instead, just so that it will work with the look I'm wanting. So... Oh, I remember where I have some. In the mine, down here, I left all these boxes of resources. And we are going to want these for the building project, so we should bring them up anyways. Should be in this one here. Okay, don't actually have it. That's unfortunate. I apparently have 2 boxes that have redstone in them. Okay. Yeah, so I did not have any pre-made, unfortunately. But that's fine. Blast Ferni. So if you can see what I'm thinking, right, those would be inset by 1. Hi, Gen Fire. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? I'm not sure if that's saying hello or if that's a salute or not, but welcome to the stream. Yeah. We're trying to build this, so the dungeon stream did not work out. My computer just decided it didn't want to do it, so I don't think I can ever stream dungeons from this machine at least. So we're trying to build a kind of large smelter. 3 of them. Not out of wood. That would not work with the design. But color would work, but the yeah, no, wood would burn. It would, yeah, wood would burn. I mean, maybe not in game, because I don't know if there's fire ticks on. This is the thing I keep wondering, but I never actually find out, is if fire tick is on the server or not. I never figure that out. Yeah. Now that I'm looking at this and thinking about it more, I don't... Being able to do the walls all the way up would be cool. Okay. Okay. I was wondering if it was a BS07 thing or if it... why? Oh. Up there in the upper right. I forgot that I have haste 2 here. That will make it interesting to work in stone. I may need to make a slower pickaxe just for this. Just for building. I get very confused about just I had a stone cutter already. I didn't have to make a new one. Jeez. Anyhow, yeah, I get very confused very easily about things, and especially today because the dungeon stream not working out. The delay between me and chat is like a whole minute, I think. So, yeah. If I would have thought a little bit more about it, I probably would have just restarted stream so that I would be closer to chat, but oh well. If I do that, this will still work. So, not perfectly, but it will work. And if, yeah. Let us see. I don't think I want these here. I do want that there, but I don't want these there. I keep feeling like I should go through those, but that one of them would have to be a fence post in order for me to be able to go through it. And in fact, we're going to knock off that one there. Oh, I can't be that close when I'm placing these down either. Oh, that doesn't work, does it? It may work, but just... Anyways, Jen, how are you doing? I was... Wasn't I? Hold on. I need to make sure. I need to remember correctly before I say anything. Yes, I was in your stream earlier today. I was, because Pixelrus rated you. Yes, and I had been following you, but... This should make that face the correct way. Ah, let me out. Let me out. I'm stuck. I'm trapped in my own build. Okay, that will work. I wonder if changing just some of them out with black stone would work. Like it gets soot on them and stuff, right? There's gonna be a lot of fire involved here. So having some stone and some black stone would make sense. I think I do need to get a design actually nailed out before I actually start thinking about using pretty blocks. That part of it, at least, should probably wait until after I have an idea of the actual way I want it to look. Which actually means... This should work. I was having issues with this command earlier, but now it works, so yay. I don't know why I did not remember that. But I've been a little off this entire week because of family stuff and then what happened to DC yesterday. And just, yeah. So this week has been an off week for me. That's why this is my first stream instead of my second stream in the week, but I'm doing better now. We will see how this stream goes. I might have to end early. We'll find out. We will find out as we go. Stairs instead, that's right. That way the pillars do not attach, because the idea is all of this inside of here is just going to be fire, pretty much. It's going to be blue fire, I think. I think that would probably work out best. Because blue's supposed to be like hotter than red, at least. That's how it works in real life. Or orange, really, I suppose. Isn't that interesting? I just brief pause. Red heads, right? Hair is more of a orange than a red, but they're called redheads. We are called redhead. I'm a redhead, so I guess I can put myself in that. But fire is kind of the same way. There actually is red fire, though, is the difference, right? But fire tends to actually be orange, right? Not actually the red. And I have no idea. What was it I'm trying to make? I'm trying to make furnaces. Oh, head, where are you today? I guess depending on what kind of red hair you have. These are the deep conversations that I try to have. Oh boy. Hold on, this isn't gonna work out as I intended. Hey! Hey, go away! Shoo. What you thinking, buddy? You can't spawn over there. Or you can, but you can't now. Huh, I think that was where he spawned. This whole area is not perfectly spawn-proofed. Okay, I can only have 2 smells. This is not right. This is not good. I can't have a hopper facing 2 directions, unfortunately. Which means that these corners cannot actually work. As having the furnaces in them, which means each side can only have 2 furnaces. This isn't good. It'll work. I'll make it. We'll make it work, but oh boy. And I kind of have to put a block underneath in order to be able to place the blast furnaces down, facing the correct direction. There. No. There we go. See, I wanted this to actually be a working skin is the thing. I don't have to make it a working skin, but I really want it to be a working skin. And this is going to be a nightmare to actually make a working skin for a smelter. It's not even going to be like a proper super smelter because of I'm only going to have 12 furnaces in the system unless I add more behind the scenes. At the same time, though, I'm not I normally only have like 6 furnaces in a smelter, so or in a super smelter, so and I just thought of something else. We're not using blast furnaces because we're making this to be able to smelt everything. Which means I have some extra blast furnaces lying around as well. Yay. Great. It's not bad to have extra stuff laying around, but I didn't need to spend all the time thinking about it as though I was using the blast furnaces. Fortunately, it's a simple block swap. Was there a Bob up there? Was there a Bob up there? I thought I saw something green up there. Also just could have been my brain playing tricks on me. Given the state I'm in, that's not unlikely. But we'll try to stay away from that. We'll try to keep it to stream. Keep it to what we're talking about in Minecraft here. Anyway, so for anyone who's wondering why I was not out there streaming earlier in the week like I had planned, I was originally going to do a stream Tuesday afternoon, one Thursday, so today, in the evening at the same time, I believe. And then one on Saturday around 2 in the afternoon, so early afternoon. But the one on Tuesday got... I decided to cancel that one because I wasn't in a good headspace. I was in just a down mood overall because on Sunday, I found out that my grandpa is not doing well. I mean, I knew he wasn't doing well, but, like, really not doing well. And, yeah, I'm not sure how much longer he's going to be around. So, essentially just kind of that just weighed on me a lot. And I just was like, I can't stream like this. So, I was like, okay, no stream today. Or not today, but in 2 days. I'm just probably not going to be able to stream. So I came out a warning, and then, of course, I ended up not streaming. There's a creeper. I bet you that was a creeper up there that I saw. I still need to spawn-proof all this stuff, all this place. But we're gonna try to push through it today, and I think we're gonna be able to do it at least for a little bit. I am feeling a little worn out already. I need more chests. Yes, we did need more chests. Okay. I just thought that I had totally derped up, but I did not derp up. I was right. We did need chests and not furnaces. I decided pretty much I need to just push through and get going again. So that's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm doing today during this stream. So if it is a little bit off, a little bit different than normal maybe, that's why. Is just because I'm just trying to recover a little bit from all the stuff going on. I had originally scheduled a replacement stream for Tuesday's stream on Wednesday. Then everything went down in DC. So I was just not having it because I needed time to just process that with some friends of mine and just talk through all of what was going on then. So, I mean, now I would rather be doing that than streaming probably. But at the same time, this is a good place for me to just sit and chill for a bit. Even if it does end up going a little bit shorter than it normally would. And we can talk about that. But, yeah. Recover from it without ignoring that it's happening. That's the key, right? Because you don't want to ignore it because it is a big deal. It's not just like, oh, it'll pass. I mean, it will pass, hopefully. But it's not something to be taken lightly, and that's part of the reason that I decided not to stream for the last couple days, is because I felt, or at least for yesterday's, because my brain was on the end of being, okay, you're dealing with Grandpa, and now you're also dealing with the world trying to, well, at least DC trying to throw itself over. So, yeah. That's why we decided to not do it yesterday. But I was able to talk a lot with some friends and get my head in a better spot. Just certainly is in that spot right now. It's just a little bit. I'm still easy to wear on. Is the thing right now. That's what I've noticed. So things wear on me easily. That's what I mean to say. Let's go boom. Throw all these blocks down. I do need to check something that I've been meaning to check for a long time. It's just a functionality thing on Twitch, which is not that important for me to check right now. And I could check it right now, but I'm not going to, because it's not. It's something, it's just something in my brain. This is where my brain is right now. So. Yeah, also my brain being in this. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Let's talk about this. So what I'm trying to do here is build up. So this is where the furnace is. This is where the actual business is going to happen in the furnace. But up above would be the melting pool, right? The big pool of molten metal which gets melted, of course, which gets melted down. So this here is going to be a layer where there's going to be mine carts running around, right? Or hopper chains, whatever. Whichever I decide to do, I'm not sure yet. I feel like doing mine carts might be a challenge. Like too much of one. Because it's just not going to... In other words, I just feel like it's not going to work if I try doing minecarts. It would, probably. But I do feel like hoppers would be a much easier way of doing it. The fuel is pretty much going to be hopper chain driven. I don't see much of a way around that. It's going to be dropper, clock, hopper. Not dropper. Dropper, elevator... hopper fed is what it's going to be. And then the items going in are going to be... They could be minecart distributed. The items going in can be minecart distributed. That wouldn't be an issue. It would be an issue, but it would be doable. I think. It would definitely be doable. So we will do that. We'll do a minecart for the items going in. It would actually be easier probably to do minecarts for that. Welcome to the mind of an engineer. Constantly thinking about something that may or may not be important. Well, I mean, it's important as far as this project's concerned, but welcome, Binky. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? And also thank you for the raid. That's right. I need to remove PogChamp from the bot. I forgot about that. The emote at the end. But welcome, Binky. How are you doing? I know you were working on a house earlier. Actually, you guys might be seeing an ad right now, so maybe I'll wait 60 seconds or so before I actually start asking. Actually, hold on. Because of how far the stream is delayed, it should actually be good right now. But anyways, how was the rest of your stream? It's a glitch in Stream Elements, which I'm going to try to fix if I can figure out how. Yeah, you didn't raid me twice. Stream Elements thinks you raided me twice, but you didn't. Yeah, the emote that was removed because the face of the emote, or the emote that the person was of, whichever you wish to say it, said some not good, that was not trying to help situations on Twitter. I'll put it that way. Bye. Bye and hi at the same time. That's not weird at all, but it took you the whole stream to build it. Yeah, but that was gathering the resources and building it, so it's not bad. This is probably going to take me the whole stream. I didn't start on it until the stream at all, but I already had the resources gathered for the most part. I'm trying to think how high I should make this. I know we're going to have the molten gold, probably. We'll say just iron and gold in the top. There's unfortunately no way, because this isn't modded, where I can take molten gold in that. This project is one I had planned for a long time. This whole area had been mined out for a while. But 6 chunks, about, what is it? That's 4, 8, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, wait. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which would make it 14 blocks tall. So 3 chunks, or 3 chunks by 2 chunks by 14 blocks tall. For 3 of these megalith-sized smelters. Best I can describe it. Yeah, so this is where the molten metal will be. Which will, in our case, just be solid, because, as I said, we're not on modded. We can't do molten metal. I do think that would be awesome if we could, but we can't. Alright. Yeah, have a good time doing whatever you're doing. And thank you for the raid. Thank you very much for that again. If you have not followed Binky B, feel free to go and do so. Binky has just gotten affiliate. First stream for affiliate was today. Or with that standing was today. So that is really awesome. Oh, I wish I could do fancy things as stairs right now, but I can't because I don't have commands for it. Not that I know the commands anyways, so don't tell RT or else you'll try to give me the commands. I don't want that. He may. We'll see. But I don't really want to learn that. Oh boy, that looks huge. It's supposed to look huge. Granted. Ow, that was my face. Was my face. Now it's just jelly. But, I don't know if I like how that looks. It doesn't... It looks a little too bulky, and I never thought I would say that for a build that's supposed to have a dwarven feel to it. But it looks a tad on the bulky side, which is so weird to think about. How can a dwarven build look bulky? Like, look too bulky? That doesn't make any sense to me. What do you guys think of it? I'm my own worst critic most of the time. So I may not... maybe I shouldn't judge it too harshly myself. But what do you guys think of it? Because it is something I'm more so building for you guys anyways. So what's your thoughts on this? I'm thinking changing the corners out though anyways. I've never felt like any dwarven thing I've ever seen has looked too bulky. Anything that's supposed to be dwarven. If I may have crossed the threshold. Which may actually be more of an accomplishment than not crossing that threshold. I don't know. Yeah, that needs to change a tad. Oh, hold on. That's not right. This is right. Here. No, that's not good either. It's better. It's better for sure. That looks better, I think. Though maybe flipping the stairs back the other way. Like that. Will look better. Circles in Minecraft are difficult to build. That's for sure. And it's kind of for obvious reasons. I've built circles before which were perfectly circular, like technically, like by math they were perfectly circular, but they didn't look circular at all because everything was built in squares or out of cubes. So it didn't look right. Spherical, that's what I mean. Numerically spherical. But it did not look like it was because it's Minecraft. That was actually whenever we were building baubles for the Christmas tree. I think we did that entirely off camera because it was easier to be able to actually do what we were doing. Even though the input's always great and everything from stream, sometimes it's just easier to do things off stream and off camera entirely. So does that work? Great. I'm already out of water because I didn't fill up my glass before I started streaming. Alright, we'll go and take a quick hydration break in that case. But what do you think on this? Alright. Which side should I use, guys? Left or right? Left or right? We will run the poll for 5 minutes, I think. No, for 10 minutes. And we're going to run an ad break. And I will see you guys soon, hopefully, when I get back from break. Which means I'm also leaving this up. Alright, we're back. So yeah, which one should I go for? Left or right? Not sure. I think right doesn't look great. Right is definitely... Yeah. Because see, if I use this one, then let's put a torch up there too, just to light things up a little. If oh boy. No, 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 no. Come back. Thank you. No. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, Wild. The left, it does look more filled out, and that's why I'm thinking doing it this way. But how are you doing, Wild? How are you doing? Oh no, this isn't for holding up the roof, is the thing. The roof is going to have a different support structure, which I have not even thought to design yet. This is just the tops. This is the bowl of the smelter, is what this part is. On top here. And I'm just trying to figure that part out. So, and just a warning, chat is a ways behind. Or I'm a ways behind chat? The stream is a ways behind, that's what it is. That's what it is, yeah. The stream's a ways behind because of trying to do dungeons earlier. Huh. I probably should have made the poll a little bit shorter. Shouldn't I have? And I can't end it early. Left, right. I'm trying to think. I don't know why I was saying left, right. I don't know. If I run up the side. Now, should I have this stair just flat? Should I have this stair flat or at the corner that it is right now? What I mean by that is if I go like this and I break it, I put it down like that. Should I do that instead? Boy. I'm thinking that's gonna be better. Still waiting for the stream to get to the part. I hate having the stream this far behind. It's so annoying. Ah, walls on top of the stairs? As clamps hold the bowl. Like down here. That's a thought. Because this is where the furnaces are, right? So the bowl sits on top of these technically. And because of how walls work now, I like the idea of having I do like that though. Let me go up. Didn't I have... I did. I'm going up to up here real quickly. Grabbing the scaffolding I grabbed earlier. I don't know where all my scaffolding went. It goes everywhere. On top, I just want something which can hold the... At top, I just want something to hold the molten metal, which of course it's not modded. We can't technically do molten metal. But this is about the same height that it's going to have to be at, because of the technical stuff that needs to go underneath it. This is going to be the height it has to be. But what we can do is we can bring it all in by one if we make, or two even, if the bowl, if we have that as like a bowl brace right there. Brace? Is that... I think that's a term that would work for it. Let's go ahead and just see kind of what this would look like. I just got this scaffolding today. I made it today. Because Binky couldn't figure out how to use scaffolding properly. Which totally makes sense. It took me a long time to figure out how to use it well. And I still screw up all the time. Just the screw ups get more, or get farther apart. Would nether brick even be something to build this out of instead of the stone? Well, left wins the poll, yay. That's what we're going with still. We're going to try to figure out how we can keep left working, right? Because I did like how that looked. But I think nether brick is going to be a good way to go with this, too. At any rate, we can do this now because of how walls will work. You won't be able to see the inside of this, so we can actually do this. So if this is a brace for a melting pot, I guess technically is what it would be. Crucible? Would it be a giant crucible technically? What? I think it would technically be a giant crucible. Left being the design from earlier. I think we can. Just trying to keep it more roundish is what that means at this point. Alright, so we've done this. And in fact, maybe we can go ahead and go with the nether brick. Okay. For the melting pot. That sounds good. Okay. And that will also give it a different look as well. It'll be a noticeably different material. Can I jump out? I can. Yee! What just happened? Alright. So let me get nether brick going. I should have a decent quantity of netherrack. I don't think I have it. I don't think I have... Boop. Crucible, okay. So let's throw some of this in. This is why we're building this, by the way. It's so that we're able to not have to smelt tiny bits of things at once. And let's take what we have of that already. I have a tiny bit of stuff already. I don't think we're going to use the nether brick walls. There we go. Words. Just puking blocks out on the, or coal out on the floor as one does. I could actually set up a auto smelter with the resources I have in my inventory right now. Just a quick and dirty one. But I'm not for some reason. Okay, so we want to build our crucible now. That's the name of a book, isn't it? I feel like that is. So... does this work as intended? It appears to, yes. Woohoo! Alright, this will work perfectly then. Hope perfectly, that might be a little overly optimistic at this point, but we actually want the stairs there. And you can use it in the stone cutter. Beautiful. Water? Oh, water. That is a good idea. Thank you. If we go like that, now here's the real trouble, right? Is will that actually... 1 second. Did I mute myself and not unmute myself? I did, didn't I? I was wondering why I wasn't hearing myself talking. Great. Oops. Dude, I am... Just go bye-bye. I said go bye-bye. This is not the day to do that. Anyhow, what I was wondering before I realized my microphone was muted was, what are we doing with this now? Alright, we're going to go check because I'm not sure I actually unmuted myself. Something could be broken. Nope, something is not broken. Nothing is broken. Expanded out one? Okay. That was actually exactly what I was thinking. So... yeah, so expanding it out by one. And I think I want to leave the lip, so we're going to use the stairs again for the other layer coming out. And I have a thought. It's a theory, and it's probably a bad idea, but of course. Bad ideas make great stories, right? No. At least when no one gets hurt, right? That's the key, right? Okay. Yeah, I can hear myself now too. It was just I was muted, so I could not hear myself. Which... yeah. Thank you, Wild. Using... Yeah. I can still see the chat. Your chat isn't at a delay. It's just the... Like, I see yours as soon... Your chat in Twitch or in Discord, whatever, as soon as you post it. It's just that the video part of the stream is so far behind because of the issues with dungeons earlier, which is why we're not doing dungeons. But oh no. We're gonna run into this problem. Oh boy. Really? But, is this really gonna be an issue, or can I just go like that? It makes it feel like it's at a delay for sure. Because I can ask a question and then it takes a minute to get an answer, but it's because something screwed up on my end, making it take that whole minute for it to get to you. This is where I get in trouble, though. I'm second guessing the design decision. Well, this isn't second guessing it, I guess. This is just trying to finalize it-ish. Do we like that corner? Or could it be better? I'm trying to think of a way to make it better. If we tripled the scale, this would be an easy corner to do. But I'm not about to triple the scale, is the problem. I'm not about to triple the scale of this build to fix a corner. I'm not sure. How... Doing corners on this scale is hard. And also falling is hard. Well, the ground's the hard part. The falling's the easy part, right? Huh. That was a bad landing. I mean, I was able to not die, but that doesn't make it a great landing. Really, I'm pretty sure I already got that advancement. Though I'm sure that joke has run its course, the falling joke, many times over at this point. Oh, come on. No, no, no. Alright, how many shots is it going to take me to... Okay, there we go. It's about to start one of those prediction things there. How many shots is it going to take me to get the spider? Oh, boy. Yeah, no. I need to turn some of these into stairs. As so. Now, it'd be kind of funny and kind of cool, no matter what we go with for the corner design, would be to make a beacon. Like, make the, why am I saying this? This is not a good thing to say. But make the beacon, like, make a beacon base out of the top of one of these. But that would require the scale to be larger as well, which is why I'm not sure why I even said that. Oh, no. Alright, well, we're using furnaces as scaffold blocks now. That's what the world's come to, everyone. We're using furnaces as scaffolding. No! No, okay. Sure thing, boss. Upside down slab. Stair? Stair slab. Slab stair. I am confused. Oh boy. Actually, using furnaces as scaffolding is not as bad as what the world has come to. So never mind. We're doing alright. Okay. Let's go and put down some more scaffolding. Alright, let's now break this so that... Okay, I think having the filled in corner is good, and it's going to be a full block filling it in since we can't have fluid logging it. So, down here is going to be minecarts at that layer. This layer here can all be part of said crucible. We do need to think of the system for dropping items down from the ceiling, where the items are going to have to come from. Sorry. This is getting crazy. I did not expect this to be this way. Anyways, guys, we're going to have to put something here. Ah, boy. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, boy. What did I do? What did I do to do this to myself? Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. Because the thing is, we can't finish the aesthetic. We can't finish the aesthetic before finishing the innards. No, we can. We can. Innards are going to be saved for later. I'm not in the state to do the innards right now, I don't think. We're going to go and do the aesthetic, or the last bit of the aesthetic for today. I think it's going to be the last bit of aesthetic. Why are you mad at me? One, you shouldn't have taken me on because I just, like, whacked you, but... no, I'm gonna need more iron than that. Actually, would redstone be better? Redstone looks more like a molten metal than iron does. Or than the blocks do. What should we use for the molten metal? This is my question. Other than a map. I could make maps for the molten metal. Yeah, no, we will not do that. We're not doing that. I think redstone actually is going to look more like a molten metal than what we... other things we could use. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Bye-bye, Mr. Creeper. No! I didn't have enough energy to fly. That reminds me of the Terra Swoop Force thing. Now, anytime I'm like at the end of my energy in like kinetic energy, I think of that Terra Swoop Force. Does this look like a molten metal? Could this look like a molten metal? Or do I need to do something to make it look like a molten metal? Oh! Hold on. Hold on. Why not use lava? I very well could. That's a good idea. I think we'll go with it. But since I have the redstone blocks here, I'm going to go ahead and put them where I need them. So I was thinking, just in my head, trying to figure out, kind of like underlying, how to power the minecart rails that I need, right? I can just use redstone blocks because this is in the block space right above. Anyways, well, my one concern with using lava is right here. This is where the items are going to fall, and yes, fall from the ceiling to get smelted. So I need to make... Actually, hold on. If I'm doing... No, they'll come down here. I'll move it to where they'll come down here. Then I can use glass and lava. Yes. Yes. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh boy. I had just taken these redstone blocks out of my redstone box. Whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and go get lava and glass. So... I don't know why I'm saying lava like that, but I am. So... glass the open space. Yep, that's what we'll do. Right. Do I have an end chest on me? As usual? Yes. We actually just need to go up top. But yeah, glass. We'll glass the space. For sure. I have glass. Do I have orange flowers or something? No orange flowers. I have red. I have one red flower, that is. Where did all my flowers go? I thought I had a small collection of flowers. I have a poppy. I know I did not do stuff with my flowers. I have the one flower. I have a couple of flowers. We only need a little bit. Have food, which is a good thing. Don't always have food. I used to never carry food on me. I did not remember that until recently. I haven't done anything with that space. I'm gonna have to do something there. Alright, what biomes can you get the yellow flower in? Or is someone selling orange dye? I already had red dye, so apparently that's what I did with some of my flowers, but that doesn't explain the others. Let's see, what biomes do you get the yellow flowers in? I'm not sure. We're gonna have to go look. Or orange. I mean, if we could get orange, that would just be good. I know Flower Forest can do it. Oh, look at that. Hey, we found yellow. Yay. This will be enough. This will be enough. You are a new addition. Welcome. Firework for your arrival. I could make an orange bed or a red bed, but I would much rather make orange glass instead. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That's so dark up there. I should probably light it up. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. How are you doing? You're doing dead. That's about how you're doing right now. Ooh. I got it. Thank you, Wild. I would have gone to your house, but I was able to find him quick enough. Interesting use of scaffolding blocks, but this is what I have. Oh, it is that's why you have so many flowers just at your base. Why on earth did I not realize that, Wild? I mean, you don't know the answer to that. I don't know if anyone knows the answer to why I didn't realize that. It's not like I'm never over there either. I was thinking, like, wow, Wild's planted a lot of flowers around here the other day. And then but yeah, no, now that you say that, that makes absolutely perfect sense, and I don't know what I was thinking. Oh boy. I don't even know. You know, at this point, I don't even know. I think I'm gonna use wool. Orange wool. Should I use shroom lights? I could use shroom lights instead. I need something under... And I should have put it... Alright, we're putting torches down because clearly that is a favorite mob spawning location. Probably because it's the only viable one around here. Because we're too efficient at lighting things up. It's a mob farm. Yes, I made an unintentional mob farm. Yes, that's a problem. Yes, I'm fixing it. Yes, I am filling up my furnaces with items that they can't smelt. Anyways, this is what I need here. Because I can't have nothing under the glass, or else you'll be able to see what's underneath it. Which isn't particularly a bad thing, but it just needs something that will look similar to lava, and being that those are what they are, I'm good with them. Let's get the slabs that I've made earlier. Did I make more slabs, or was that all the slabs? That was all the slabs I made, wasn't it? We're too efficient at lighting things up, so that means that whenever I suddenly am inefficient at lighting things up, that creates a very efficient mob farm. That's the real problem. The lighting methods used in the caves around here are very effective. Blessing and a curse, if I'm right. I can't always knock out one of those shroom lights as needed. Whatever. Junk chest. This is the rail chest, but whatever. It's a junk chest now. And that's just junk because it's rotten flesh. I need lava, which means I need more iron. Iron. And I need a shulker box, which I have. No, iron, ingots, buckets. No. How about 27? That way it's one complete shulker box. I was like, wait, do I... I'm happy I caught myself there, because I was like, do I actually need a full stack of buckets for this? Because I don't think I did. We'll go to the nether to pick it up. Why not? Actually, there's plenty in the mine. Hi there. Oh, wait, you're not a baddie. But there's also plenty in the nether. We'll just go to the nether. Because, look at that. There's a bit of lava right there. Wow. Oh, what's this I see? Lava. Amazing. I don't know why I just did that, but I did. And there's also gravel, which is notably less amazing. Especially whenever it's in the nether right above lava. But this, on the other hand, is not a shabby spot. Aside from the fact that its residents may want to prevent me from opening up an inventory, which I own. And that, my friends, is why we got 27 buckets. So we have a full shulker box of lava. And yes, this is a very hot box. That is for sure. It is a very, very warm shulker box at this point. And I guess I don't really even have to put lava in every spot. And if I remember right, you cannot lava log things. So... I think I'm gonna leave the flowy bits. One, it saves trips to the nether. Two, it kind of is neat. In the sense of it adds a little bit of variance. Wait. Now I've gotten to the point where I've forgotten where the lava source blocks are. This is not good. So these are source blocks, so that means that we need a source block there. Which means we need a source block there. Source there. So I was not intending on there being lag from flowing lava. But that's a very good point, Wild. We will change that. That will cause some client lag now that you bring that up. Yeah. Yeah, that's something we do want to probably minimize as much as possible. Yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't... Thank you for pointing that out, because that wouldn't have ended well, probably. I mean, it probably would have ended okay, but not ideally, for sure. And this is why everyone needs friends who will call them out if their big idea ends up having some potential. I could. I think I'm just going to have straight up lava though. I think I just want it to be straight up lava in that case. Oh great. Source there. Source goes there. Alright, let's go back to the nether and pick up some more. I need to fix that hole in the floor. That was unintentionally created by myself, so I should probably fix it. I will do that later. Soon. When I go back and get netherrack to fix it. I don't really appreciate the achievement cooldown thing showing up all the time. Doesn't bother me too much, but it's just a constant thing, you know? I know why it's there, but I just don't. Yep, no forgetting shulkers. No forgetting shulkers. Forgetting shulkers is wasted time, right? Also, technically, decorative builds could be considered wasting time. Slowly raises his hand and says, I used to think that. Now I just think it's kind of cool. Yes, I was one of those who didn't really enjoy decorative builds. So, at the same time I did, which is kind of weird. Now I'm the one doing the decorative builds, right? It could. It could. Or it could be something he left in not unintentionally, intentionally. Hydrate. I got it. Hydrate. And this time I do not drink it down the wrong tube. Okay. So we have lava, which means we don't need torches anymore, because we have lava. Though we may want torches down below, because I don't think the shroom lights are going to spread their light quite far enough. And I can break this one and be okay. Actually, nothing. There's no spawnable spots down here anymore. So actually, that's not a big deal. This one shroom light we'll just place down because I do want to be able to get down here later. Or I could just build up. You know what? We'll just come. If we need to get in here again, we'll just come in from below. And in fact, we'll go out from below. This is just going to be the item chute. It's not going to be glassed over or anything, which will make it interesting to drop the items down here. Because I'll have to ensure that the items, whenever they're coming down, they aren't going sideways at all. I'll have to make sure that all the sideways motion gets canceled before they come out of the chute in the ceiling, or else they will end up. Or I'll have to make sure that they get aligned properly. I could do that by having them hit a wall of glass panes, maybe? Because an item... Q. Is not a full block width. So... if we grab a glass pane... as so. And then we throw an item at it. You can see if we break the block below, it will be able to fall out. That'll make sure that that item is then in the center of the block, which means that it will work for what we need it to. Because that should cancel any sideways motion, and it will also ensure that it will fall in the right spot down the chute to land on that and get picked up by the hopper minecart, which will be running over it. Or actually, yeah, I know. That's how it's going to work. I'm just going to need to make sure that I never put too much in the system for it to be able to process, or else we're going to have items just sitting. That's the one thing I will need to keep in mind anytime I'm using this, and I can make an automated system so that it will be able to detect whenever it's gotten a certain amount of items out and send a certain amount of items in once it's gotten the amount of items out. I can do that as well. But that's what we're going to do for today. That is looking cool. I think I am going to go and break the scaffolding down so we can get an even better look at it. And by scaffolding, that includes the cobblestone. And also the furnaces that we use for scaffolding. And also the one nether block of nether brick. We're also going to go F3B. Pick up anything I left behind. Okay. And now we want to go up the stairwell. That's looking cool. We are going to need to do the underside of it and stuff later. Maybe I'll do that off stream. Maybe we'll try to do that for the stream Saturday afternoon, which will actually be 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can see that there's the drop chute there, but that's just going to have to be how it is. I mean, you can imagine that to be like a drain or something in the thing itself, in the crucible itself. But I do like how that looks, and especially since we didn't use the blocks, you can see the little lip of the crucible, like it's actually large enough to hold it in, but it's like barely large enough to hold it in. So I think that's cool. We might riff on something. Maybe we could, like Wild was suggesting, throw in some other blocks. Maybe, just maybe we might be able to use shroom lights for that. I'm not sure, just to make it look like there is some variance or so to the lava. Another thing we could do, which might look interesting, would be having a couple of ungravity applied item frames, or not item frames, but armor stands holding like iron blocks or like iron ore or something, like right above it, above the drop chute. That way when stuff isn't actually falling, it still looks like there's something there. And I'd only think like 1 or 2 per drop chute for that, maybe, or even just only one having that. But we'll see. We'll find out. At any rate, guys, you can see I have my old skin on, my non-Christmas one, for just the everyday of Minecraft outside of the holidays. Because we're kind of out of the holidays. I know it's kind of sad that we're out of the holidays now, but we are. So anyways, I will see you all next time. Exclamation point Discord, exclamation point YouTube. Get you all of that information if you so desire. And we're going to now embark on a little bit of a raid. To who should we raid? It could. I could do that, Wild, for sure. Let's transition the screen. Let's go ahead, not minimize the game entirely. I'm trying to find someone to raid. There are a couple people online who I could raid, but I want to also just take a look around and see. Okay, it doesn't look like anyone else really is raiding. There's not too many people streaming right now, or streaming right now. So we're going to go ahead and raid Rezanoft. I do not remember if Rezanoft is really a super family-friendly person. Actually, I know he's not entirely family-friendly, but he is to some degree. Whenever he's playing Minecraft, it tends to be more, which is what he is playing right now. So, AID, and then, no, he's not in the chat, so I can't do that. Alright, we're going to raid Razanoft, so thank you all for watching and sticking around for the stream today. I know we kind of got off to a rough start, and I still am not